Dessin bei Köln ist einer der Orte, die am schlimmsten betroffen sind. Die Flut hat hier etliche Existenzen zerstört.
Germany, July 2021. A disaster that could have been triggered by climate change. It seemed climate change could not produce this kind of images in that particular part of the world, albeit thousands of victims linked to heat waves each year. Even here, these images are scary, horrifying, but it seems they are necessary. Polar bears, symbols of the Arctic, of the eternal ice. According to the latest studies, the North Pole could be completely ice-free in summer by 2040. But these polar bears are far from being the only victims of the climate crisis in the far north. These animals are plunging into the depth out of desperation. Too many, too narrow, too little ice. For them, the decline of the ice in the Arctic Ocean has dramatic consequences. Since 1980, the ice has receded by 40%.
And it has something to do with all of us. The pandemic is slowing down. The summer has just arrived. Time to travel. Malta, Malaga, Mallorca, that's, well, hardly possible by train. That way, however, summer journeys can be very CO2 expensive. Airplanes become unavoidable. So the choice of vacation is also a choice of climate.
In France, sunny seaside experience is also available in the very south. Many French people go there on holidays. To the Côte d'Azur, for example. Paris-Marseille, that's also possible by train in 3 hours.
Taking the airplane does not seem very necessary, to be honest.
That's what a climate council thought when it discussed climate measures and targets last year.
Climate council in this case means participatory democracy. Randomly selected citizens decided short distance flights within France should be abolished.
But the French parliament didn't find this proposal so great after all. The new climate law continues to grant Paris-Marseille a flight connection. After all, the trains still need 3 hours.
And that is only one of many hotly debated points of the new climate law.
For them, everything does not go far enough. The climate activists and their figure, Camille Etienne, demonstrated for days in front of the French parliament.
Cette loi climat a été sabotée par des lobbies et que ça, c'est ce qu'on appelle des filtres. Macron s'est quand même vendu comme le champion du climat, comme le Make Our Planet Great Again, donc il faut qu'il tienne sa réputation. Quand on se rend compte qu'il sert uniquement les intérêts des financiers et de ses anciens amis banquiers, ben, on a le droit d'être déçu, quoi. En tout cas, la justice sociale et climatique a été vraiment oubliée et ça, c'était déplorable. Les gens n'ont pas conscience, je pense, de l'urgence et de à quel point la menace qui pèse sur nous est grande. Il y a déjà des gens qui meurent aujourd'hui du réchauffement climatique. Pour moi, c'est ça la vérité.
Not only flying, mentioned at the beginning as a driver of high greenhouse gas, our meat on our plates also has its share. Around 20% of global emissions are due to animal industry. So what if we want to continue to eat our meat without switching to plant-based substitute products?
New Age Meats is focused on bringing hybrid, cell-cultured, and plant-based products to market. We can get much closer to replicating conventional meat, but actually really make our cells much more flavorful. There's just a limitation to how far cell-cultured meat can go right now. It's not to say that over time, as input costs drop and technologies develop more further, that those costs can drop.
Can I actually already buy this product in a supermarket?
There is only one place in the world where you can legally buy. So right? Singapore, right? Yeah. And even then, it's in a very small batch.
It's difficult to say what the demand will actually be. Also because it's new, so some people will be more willing to try new food and more excited about it. But and then there might be other people who, they might have an interest, but they are just not so. They might be a little bit reluctant. If you want the taste, you want the texture, you want all those aspects of meat, but you do not want the slaughter.
Das heißt, was geht momentan, ist quasi so Würstchen, Hamburger Patties und Chicken Nuggets. Das andere dauert noch ein bisschen länger. Aber das, was wir dort dann haben, das ist das gleiche Produkt wie das, was wir heute vom Tier haben. Unser Ernährungssystem ist momentan in einer Sackgasse beim Thema Nachhaltigkeit. Das kriegen wir gar nicht anders raus. Wenn wir jetzt sagen, nee, das wollen wir nicht, das können wir tun in der demokratischen Gesellschaft. Klar, gerne. Aber dann bitte lassen Sie uns auch über den Preis diskutieren. Also wir sollten nicht diskutieren, was passiert, wenn wir Technologie nutzen, sondern wir sollten immer diskutieren, was passiert, wenn wir sie nicht nutzen. Auch das ist wichtig. Und da werden die Effekte definitiv nicht positiv für uns sein.
But yet, time has not come for this artificial meat world. The summer barbecue will have to do without it.
And grilled vegetables also have their charm. I say bon appetit and see you next time.